non-league day 2019. Dulwich Hamlet welcome Weymouth to Champion Hill for the first ever competitive meeting between the sides. The hosts reached the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup last Saturday with a comprehensive victory over Eastbourne Borough, but come into today's game without a victory in their last 6 in the National League South. They make 3 changes from last weekend as Chapman, Barnes and Vose replace Ijaha, Orlu and Clunis. The visitors are in a real hot streak, having won their last 5 in all competitions and are 7 unbeaten altogether, and they also have the tightest defence in the division. They too advanced to the final qualifying round of the FA Cup last weekend and also make 3 changes as they look to move 3rd in the table. Trying to press Dulwich. Here's Ben Thompson trying to break into the area on the right side, gets past Vose. Is he? Penalty? No. Referee waved away the appeal straight away. Dulwich have it back. Christian Smith, long ball played out the fence from the 31-year-old up to Yusuf, wide to Barnes, into Chapman, sent an early cross. It's a good looking ball towards Danny Mills. He gets up, Mills heads on and saved low to his right by Ward. A wonderful cross from Chapman, knew where Mills would be. Wakefield goes long out of defence, it's flicked on and they're in down the right side. Chancellor Brooks, Connors goes back and it's a really good challenge by Jack Connors. Has to be so careful going in behind. Look to take on Connors. Ball into Thompson. Ainsworth again is taking a central position now. Gets onto his left boot. All the way along the ground. Yusuf had an excellent start to the game. Back with Aaron Barnes as well on the halfway line. Yusuf wants it played onto him. Might get it. No. Harfield. There's a gamble. Oh, Hunt. Come for Hunt now. Yes! Well, mix up in defence. Danny Mills almost capitalised on a sloppy bit of defending. It was cleared as far as Connor Hunt on the edge of the area. And first time stroked it towards the far corner. I think Zubar it was, tried to block the shot. Couldn't. And Hunt has found the far corner. Barnes tried to feed it to Yusuf. It was blocked by Harfield. And it was prodded back into his area by Hobson. Mills almost read it. Ball came to Hunt on the edge of the area. Just before Chapman was tripped. Hunt forwards to Mills, who stumbled but still retained the ball. Vose slipped it through. Connors, what a pass that is by Vose. Connors is in the area, can he pull it back? Oh, he's actually gone for goal at the near post. It's parried by Ward. He's got 2 strong hands on it and pushes it to a teammate. Take it in his stride and Weymouth tries to break. Here goes Baggy showing his pace. Getting away from Barnes. Running into Taylor. Referee's pulled it back though for a foul by Barnes. Halfway with the free kick. Craig Taylor stretches those netmasters to head clear and there's volley back in. Great equaliser from Lionel Ainsworth. An excellent volley from the edge of the area. Nothing the goalkeeper could have done. He volleyed it straight as an arrow into the far corner. Taylor did so well with his headed clearance and Ainsworth struck it full on the volley. It's a fantastic strike. Weymouth have pegged Dulwich back here in superb fashion. Hunt is there to help out. Chips it into the area. Connors is there, the far side to bring it down. Nicely found that by Connor Hunt. Connors gets past the man. Oh, is that a foul on Connors? No, says the referee. Big call from Watkins. Looked like Connors had got past his man and he's down in pain, Connors still. Ainsworth, Odebardo, on to Thompson, onside into the area, good first touch, draws Granger, goes around him, penalty awarded. Granger stuck out a leg and Thompson went around him and caught him. Granger's hurt himself. There was definite noise, you could hear the contact unfortunately. Up he steps, Odebardo. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. It's a lovely penalty from Yemi Odebardo. It's his 6th goal of the campaign. Granger going to his left, Odebardo went to his right. Right in the corner. I'm not sure Granger would have saved it had he gone the right way. Dulwich once again conceding the first 5 minutes of the second half. Thompson played his part by winning that penalty. Connor's got to be careful here against Ainsworth, going back to his penalty area, gives it back towards Granger and it spins off. Abdoulaye Baggy in over the crossbar. Connors didn't know Baggy was charging down Granger there. Skill in this Dulwich side. Hunt back to Christian Smith. Lovely ball out wide, this time to the left where Connors is waiting. Chapman, they are advancing slowly, Dulwich. Smith. Going to send in a deep cross. It's brought down by Barnes on the far side of the area. Chips it back towards Ade Youssef! Unmarked and should have scored. Puts it over the crossbar from close range. There goes Brooks into the area. Can he find a shot? Pulls it back. Thompson stumbles on the wet surface and Connors is able to clear as far as Wakefield. Is there a shot for him? Yes, there is, and it's tipped away to his right by Granger at full stretch, and Barnes will prevent the corner. Carried it a long way, Aaron Barnes, onto the right again where Hunt is waiting. Can he work across here, Hunt? Drop of the shoulder, gets to the edge of the area. Hunt shoots, and well saved at the near post. It was travelling, that ball, and Callum Ward responds with a fine save. Dulwich corner. All that adds some spark back to the Hamlet after that second goal setback. Connors is going to swing this in from the far side. A lot of bodies forward again. It's headed away by a Weymouth man. Mills will retrieve left side of the area. Pulls it back to Vose, 18 yards out, just chips in. And helped on, 2-2! Dulwich a level. It's Christian Smith who hooks it home. With all the expertise of a centre forward. Volleyed home on the stretch. His first goal in pink and blue. And Dulwich do respond very quickly. Exciting afternoon, that's for sure. Thompson around the corner. Sliding in there with Smith before Dabada could get there. Mills heads on. That's into a good area because Hunt is in space down the right wing. And Dulwich have got another promising attack here. Can he get onto his left boot again? Connor Hunt just holds it up, dinks it in towards Vose! Oh, what a save, low down. Vose again trying to steal in. Callum Ward going one way, somehow adjusts his body to keep out that from Dominic Vose. Tries to volley it low past him. Ejaha volleys on forward for Youssef to chase. Bad touch on the defender, and Youssef can sprint towards the area now. Ade Youssef, on he goes. Dispossessed, and Hunt can't get to the rebound. There's two men to his right. One is Wakefield, the other one is Brooks. He's going to leave the ball. Ball's come wide to Baggy. Brooks on the overlap. Baggy sends a good looking cross, and Kai Taylor heads clear. Ejaha puts straight to Abade. Oh, smart save by Granger. Well, Ejaha gave it straight to Yemi Odabade, and it's shot warmed the gloves of Charlie Granger. Oh, Buckley did well. Throw comes down the line. Barnes. Work across, he's got three in the box at the moment. Onto his left boot, does send it in, and Jack Connors has arrived as well. Connors all the way across goal. No one arriving at the far post to turn home. No one gambled. Both these sides involved in FA Cup action next weekend, looking for first round spots. Dulwich away at Havant at Waterlooville, and Weymouth at home to Dover. Mills heads forward, up in the air by Buckley. Mills will try and bring this one down. He does, over the top. It's Clunis! Oh, he couldn't quite get there. Thought he was going to just touch it before the keeper, but Ward made himself big and claims the ball first. Half a toe away from that, Clunis, I think. Gav, very entertaining game today. What did you make of it?
Yeah, I think if you was watching it as a neutral, I'd say it'd be entertaining. It's hard because you've got two teams, by and large, are trying to play football. And I think it's a credit to the level of football that we're both competing in, that you saw some nice football today, nice patterns from both teams, and two different formations, but it made for even a better game. So yeah, I think it was good in that respect. I think it was an open game at times, which probably both benches wouldn't have wanted so much, but I think that was just because of the two different styles in terms of formations that just made it that way. But yeah, I think good for the neutral. For us, I felt if we had been a little bit more patient in the last third and made them defend a little bit more in their half, I felt we might have been able to get more opportunities to maybe get that decisive goal.
Particularly in the first half, I thought the way the three in midfield dictated play was a really good joy to watch.
Yeah, I think Dom, Ben and Connor, I thought they were very good, all comfortable on the ball, of course, and they passed the ball well and moved off each other well. I thought Connor was a threat throughout, picking the ball up in between the lines and driving on at people. And I thought Dom brought a lot of control to the team, passed the ball well, and intelligently, and I thought Ben was very industrious but also passed the ball well. So there was a good mix for them today. And I thought they worked hard, and yeah, it was good to see.
Overall, I know it's another game we haven't won in the league, the run goes on, but it was an overall a good performance all around the park, I thought, as well.
Yeah. I think it was definitely a more cohesive performance. We played against a good team today. I think Weymouth will be right up there, whether they're in the shake-up or whether they're in the playoffs. I believe they'll be right up there. So we know we've just competed against the top team, and then when you play against the top teams, you know it's very tight. You might win, lose, or draw, obviously. So our job is really the games that we, on paper, feel that we should pick up points. We need to make sure we do that to get ourselves a bit closer to the playoff positions. My target for the team is to be in the top 7 this year. That's not going to be easy. But I think that we've got the capabilities and the playing squad to be able to achieve that, and I would say that would be a decent achievement. And I think this is a team that, if we were to achieve something like that, I think we would be able to compete against many teams in the league. But you know, we haven't won the points. We've shared the points, and now we refocus and think about next week, the FA Cup against Havant, who obviously are doing really well in our league as well. And then again, we think about whatever else comes up in the league after.